Okay, it's the next day. Is there any leaks? I don't think there is any leaks. Hopefully. There better not be any leaks. Got the sink back in. Looking good. Forgot to record this, but I started resealing this little mounting points for the whatever the hell this is, roof rack thing. And then it was sunny this morning, and then it started raining, so covered it up. This one's the important one. I think this one's leaking, but this is still wet to the touch. But hopefully that cures properly. Fuck. Stupid rain. So something I'm doing right now as a temporary thing, I'm taking that water heater out. So I'm gonna temporarily cap the lines that are over here. Even though those valves are closed, there's still water passing through them. So I don't want it to leak anymore. So I just took this fitting with a plug, and I'm gonna add it to the lines and cap it off. This is a temporary thing. I have the tankless water heater. When I put it in, I'll figure out how to route the water lines. But yeah, just doing this real quick. All right, let's test the water pump. Famous last words. Oh. No leaks, no leaks. Cool. So whenever there's, it's supposed to rain all week, but whenever I get a chance, I'm gonna have to plan out ripping this out and then figuring out the tankless water heater. But I am glad that the pump works. I'm wondering if no leaks. Better not be any leaks on here. Be pissed. Spent so much time and money on this. Looks good. Huh. The pump actually turns off, so maybe there was a leak over there. The pump used to just run until it never stopped, never turned off when it built pressure, but it's nice that it turns off when it builds pressure now. Ooh, I gotta go empty the tanks. So I pretty much gotta leave this here. Make sure there was a little bit of water that came out, but gotta make sure it dries out. Got the dehumidifier right there. So, yeah. So apparently a lot of people want these. I took this off because the hands were colliding with one another, so I had to adjust the little nuts and tighten everything up. But yeah, I'm gonna put a battery in this and hang it back up. Hopefully the arms won't collide with one another again. Looks a lot better. Okay, just making a short video. I purchased the Fastgun system for tie downs. I wanted to use one of these just because if I end up going on bumpy roads, gravel roads and stuff like that, I don't want the chain solid turnbuckle combination to wreck the tie down points on the truck camper. So supposedly this has a spring system. I was looking through the instructions and it wasn't really clear on, I guess it is kind of clear, but they love playing in boxes. So pretty much feed this in, thread it on. Gotta keep threading it so that I could fit the flat O-ring washer and a nylon nut. Like so. Oh, interesting. Let's see if I could get this on camera. So the instructions was saying that you can clamp this down onto the nylon nut. I think the camera could get this. So that you can spin it. Oh, I think it's moving. Clamp it down like that. And then turn the hook so that you could thread it through. So I'm gonna do that. I guess you could also push this so that the nut bottoms out right there, and then you can twist. See that? So it wants you to get the threads to go all the way through the nylon. Okay. I don't know. I guess you adjust the buckle according to this. You're not supposed to lock the square nut against the nylon nut, but when you get it to this point, you have to put this cap right here, probably to prevent stuff from getting into the spring system, water, etc. And just like that, all 4 of them are prepped to throw on the truck. Also have these quick links, and then also I'm assuming these are to go into the locking position right here, since I don't have the fancy little locks. I think you just throw these in here to prevent them from backing out. So okay, is there enough room to run this vent pipe so we could keep the pipes down there nice and toasty, and maybe punch a hole for the bathroom? Let's see. Okay. Oh, look at that. This tube's a little short, so I mean, this will get it ventilated in here. Right now it says it's 47 degrees in this little cabin area. But if I could get like a union, it would be nice to have it dump like right here. Also, it would be nice to have it, so this is under the sink, it would be nice to have a little hole right here so that hot air can get into the bathroom. So I'm just mocking this up, and this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. If it sits right here, so this would be flipped over because these have to go outside of the camper, but if it was sitting here, the pipes right here would get in the way of the vents. So I think I'm gonna have to orient it so that it's like this, like this. Might not be enough room over there. I also need piping for the intake. I want to have the intake like through like a hole right here. Shit. We'll see. All right, guys. I got went to Home Depot and ordered some wood, and we're getting the camper prepped for some walls and insulation. What do you listen to? What do you listen to?
Ukrainian music?
Yeah. Hello.
Hey.
So she's priming the walls with some of that good. the, it's like mildew killer primer, kills existing mold, mildew, odor causing bacteria. So she's gonna do that, and I'm cutting the lower walls right now, just in preparation, and then I'll do the bed area. But after she's done with this primer and it's done drying, we'll put the insulation in, and then get to 2 walls in preparation for the rest of the bunk area. Got to do the walls and the ceiling too.
Balancing on these is a little sketchy. You could turn off the music, it's probably so loud.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's going on?
Yeah. So I'm just primering. It's not like we didn't decide to sand out all this. I'm just kind of like peeling that off, but yeah, we're just gonna primer it up so that at least it kind of protects the fiberglass under it and kind of protects this. And then yeah, balancing on these wood planks is a little interesting because I'm like worried to really put down my whole weight on these, on the fiberglass base. So I'm like having like nightmares that I'm gonna just like fall through and land on your roof.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll get to work on the wood, and the jigsaw's coming out really good. I cut like part of one of the panels pretty quickly, and then I'm gonna get both those panels cut and then prep the bunk area. So I'll be back.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have a bunch of notes I wrote down on this piece of paper, but Suzie has been treating the wood, poorly. As you can see, poorly. But they're drying out now. So we have the front bunk area, upper and lower. We have the bed area, lower, and then the lower area below the window. Yeah, it took a while to do. I don't know, what, a couple hours? But yeah, we retained the old trim. We retained the old trim to use as templates. As you can see, these are okay, but you can see the water damaged ones there. There's some other ones. There's another one over here that's really bad. Actually, this one isn't bad. It's a little bit. You can see it. Yeah. I feel like the other one that's missing is really
the other one that's missing actually fell apart. So
yeah.
It came off in like little chunks and pieces because of how deteriorated and wet it was. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're getting rid of the cubby that's in the front bunk area because I don't know, we don't really need to have storage there. We just want more room in the bed area. So we're gonna delete that. and get a bigger mattress and utilize the wardrobe that we have. We're gonna have to pack light when we use the camper, because there's not gonna be much storage, right?
The hell?
What? Yeah, that little noise was this little egg timer. Got a little GoPro going.
It's an egg timer?
Yeah, it's a little egg timer. Listen. See?
Egg timer.
But yeah, there she goes. She's done.
Last piece.
Last piece for now.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, we're gonna go take a look at the primer. Oh, by the way, drift car, if you're new to the channel. Right.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Yes, miss. All right, how's that go? How's that?
Alright. I think it's still a little wet.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's okay. It'll probably take overnight to dry. So the plan is to get this like flooring section all set up, like put the insulation in, and then temporarily kind of put the boards that we cut out on top of it, just so that we can actually work on like the side panels without having to worry about like breaking the fiberglass or something like that. So
Yeah.
that's the plan so far, and then hopefully taking out all of this won't be too much of a pain in the ass. I suppose before we actually like fully glue in and staple in this, there's like a section right here that has to go in on both sides. I'm gonna leave the insulation on that one because it's not wanting to come out actually. But yeah, that's the update so far.
What about the ceiling?
Oh
God.
Yeah.
I forgot about the...
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get the vent off and then try to pry all of this off.
So I think what we should do is try to make a straight line from that corner to this corner, so that we could have a piece of trim that covers over the transition.
I mean, aren't we gonna put the wood like slats all over all these angles?
Probably.
I figured we'd just do the whole ceiling, to be honest with you.
Okay,
and
we
then
could do that.
It won't really matter where the seam is. So that's kind of what my thought process was too. Like just trim this off, because all of this like seems to be pretty decent. Like I don't want to really mess around with it like too much. But yeah.
Oh, by the way, is there any moisture in this corner? Can you look?
It's raining outside.
Yeah, but like that corner right there is where it was dripping from.
Like this one right here?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
To the right?
To the right.
So you see the left corner of that insulation?
Yeah?
To the left?
Wait, left.
Yeah, it was dripping from there, and I think it was just from the chimney ventilation. Now that it's like sealed up with plastic, it's not leaking.
Oh.
So when we do get a dry day, which I think next week we're gonna have a dry day.
User error. I don't know how to use these.
So next week we should have a couple of partially cloudy days, and I should be able to beetle and lap seal the new vent. I bought a new vent. It's been replaced before, so I just want to make sure it's like this camper doesn't have lap seal anywhere on it, which is kind of weird because it's like standard for all RVs to have lap seal caked onto everything. So I fixed one leak over here. There's like a little roof bar thing, but yeah, I'm gonna fix that. Lap seal everything.
Another thing, actually, in that corner, you can see where it like the wood rotted a little bit. So the plan is once like all this dries out and we put the the insulation and like temporarily put the wood boards in, I want to fix up those. We actually have like a little rotten wood filler and like all the shizness for it.
Rotten wood restorer and wood filler. So there's a couple different brands that you can get, but since we saw a Bondo and we're car people, we're like, yo, Bondo? Like,
Bondo, I know that was
Yeah. And then I don't know if I said this before in a video earlier, but I need to install the diesel heater. When I was pulling the sink out, the bottom of the this guy broke. I don't know where it disintegrated. Oh, it's right here. This disintegrated. See, fell apart. So I need to go to Home Depot and figure out how to replace that. Yeah?
Yeah. Water dropping?
Yeah.
I think it's from that light, huh?
Yeah, both the corner lights have a small leak. The one on the far right is very, very, very slow.
Okay.
Like
This
I
one's
could
a little
barely.
bit faster.
That one, yeah, that one definitely pulls up. Like it has to be dumping rain for it to pull up.
Yeah.
But I looked at it and it looks like there's two screws that I back out, and there's butyl. So I'll have to butyl around it and then probably use Proflex on those since it's on the sides. So I'll do that. Do my thing. Chicken wing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Susie and I had to run to Home Depot real quick before they closed. But I picked up this Penashield clearwood preservative. This has boracic acid in it. So what this basically is to treat the existing wood that isn't like totaled. And the boracic acid will kill fungus and bacteria and mold so that the existing wood doesn't deteriorate. So I'm going to treat this in the area where the water tank is. The water tank was leaking. We dried it out and caught it in time. So I'll remove the old water heater and put in a new one, and then treat the wood in that area with this, and hopefully we be golden. And then so the last bit that we have to do, I don't think we're gonna have time to do this tonight because we have to do another layer of the treatment for all the panels that we have here, but we have one of these sheets for the dinette area. One of these sheets is for the ceiling. We have this guy for the ceiling, and then there's another sheet for around the window. Forgot what the other one is for. And then we have the insulation. So we got the Pink Panther. Like, why is this? They got Pink Panther on this thing, and it's called. Why is Pink Panther on this and it's purple? The fuck? Is it just like faded? I don't know. I'm confused. But I guess I'm gonna end the video at this. Yeah, probably a short video. I do have video from earlier. What the fuck? The mosquitoes. I have video from earlier in the week that's probably in the beginning of this video, but yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, and yeah, catch you guys on the flip side. Keep you updated.